Hello everybody and welcome back to Magic Duels Origins. We're going to continue with Gideon's campaign here. When we last left off, Gideon, aka Kithian Yora, had just been sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons for theft. Next mission up, still standing for justice, even while incarcerated, you fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hixus, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts your training in Hieromancy, magic based on order and justice. Ooh, this sounds interesting. Sounds like we might get some spells to play with this time round. Yep, looks like he's showing off a bit there. Magical chains to keep him secured. Let's go. This is training drone. Okay. 2 and 2. This is interesting.
A turn in Magic is broken into several phases.
I think this is a skill quest.
At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card. There are 2 main phases, one before combat and one after. Most spells can be cast only during one of your main phases. If a card in your hand is glowing, it means you can cast that spell or play that land.
Yep, okay.
You've already seen the combat phase, when creatures attack and block. All damage dealt to creatures heals at the end of the turn. After that, the next turn begins.
Yep, worth noting, if you've played Hearthstone, which is the most popular online card game at the moment, then in that, creatures do not heal and damage is persistent. In this game, creatures all heal at the end of the turn, so it makes trading a little bit harder and creatures a little bit stickier.
This skill quest starts in your first main phase. A Darkslick Drake stands between your Elvish Warrior and victory. Find a way to attack and win this turn. Okay,
seems pretty simple. I happen to have an unsummon spell in my hand, so I think that'll probably do the trick. First I'm going to need an island to be able to get the blue mana. Let's go ahead and unsummon. Choose a creature to put into its owner's hand. I could put my own Elvish Warrior into my hand, that is perfectly acceptable play to do. However, I think in this situation it's much better to send the Darkslick Drake back to my opponent's hand. So bye bye Drake. There we go. And let's go ahead and attack. Nice and simple. You got nobody to block with, so you're just gonna have to take the damage.
Good job. Casting the right spell at the right time can be the difference between defeat and victory.
Yeah, I got another 15 gold for that. Yep. Okay, hopefully now I can actually play the duel that I'm supposed to be playing. Here we go. Yeah, okay. What have we got in hand? Elite Vanguard, Glory Seeker, Swiftclaw, and Eagle. Nice. Okay, so let's throw out the Plains and the Vanguard. There we go. Let's see what he's got to respond with. Here comes Plains. And he has nothing good. That means I'm going to have a free hit with this Vanguard. Let's throw out the Swiftclaw because he's got the better damage output. I want to be aggressive here. Let's go ahead and attack. Unless he's got an instant, there's nothing he can do about this. For those of you who don't know, instants are spells that can be cast in your own turn or your opponent's turn. Unlike sorceries, which can only be cast in your own turn. Ooh, he's got some red mana in his deck. Okay, he's got a Glory Seeker now. That means my Swiftclaw's basically dead, but nothing I can do about that. All I can do is keep the pressure on. And I am going to do that with an Eagle of the Watch. Because he's not got anything that can defend against a flying creature. Okay, let's attack with those 2. Which one's he gonna block? Probably the Swiftclaw, yep. Another 2 damage goes through. And that's the Glory Seeker gone. Okay, what else have you got for me? Ah, you got your own eagle. That's annoying. Oh well, I guess our eagles are going to cancel each other out and this Vanguard's going to keep doing his job. Aha, here's an instant. And we've got a skill quest to explain it. So it'll probably do a better job than me, so let's go ahead and play that. Instant cards can be cast at any time. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game and then it's put into the graveyard. Okay, skill quest.
You can cast Giant Growth before your opponent blocks. However, that just tells your opponent which of your creatures will be big enough to win the game. Try waiting until after your opponent declares blockers.
Okay. This is a example of a skill quest that's gone a bit
cast Giant
squiffy.
Growth before your opponent blocks.
We've got
However, that
no
just
cards
tells your
on the
opponent which of your
battlefield.
creatures will be
Restart? No, that's not going to
big
work.
enough to win the game.
Let's
Try
quit.
wait.
And we'll try coming back to that in a moment. So what instant did I get? Glorious Charge. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Ooh, yes. That could get interesting. But it's still not really going to help me with this Eagle of the Watch, because even if I have 2 toughness, it's still going to kill my own eagle. So that's unfortunate. So I think what I'll do is I'll get out a Swift Claw. And then on the next attack, when I've got both of them ready, I'll use this to boost up my damage output. So yeah, they're going to cancel each other out. And I'm just going to keep this Glorious Charge handy until I see a opening that'll make it much more effective. For a second there I thought that was just the opening I needed, but not quite. He has got another creature. Thought maybe he didn't have the mana. Ooh, he's got 2 creatures out now. Okay. This is annoying. I don't really have the mana to play creatures and use this in the same turn. And I don't really need the power or toughness to win against these creatures, so there's no point using that. Let's go ahead with another eagle. If I can get to a point where the eagle can get through uncontested, it might well be advantageous to me. So they're going to cancel each other out, so no damage this turn. Oh no, he's only blocking one of them. He's going to let the other go through. Interesting. Guess he wants to attack with that remaining creature. I might very well just let him do that. I've got 20 life, it's not like I'm in any danger of losing this game anytime soon. He didn't even attack. Interesting. Okay. So now I can play out a Glory Seeker and a Glorious Charge if I wanted to. But instead I'm going to play out both Glory Seekers so that I've got a big board presence advantage. And then next turn the Glorious Charge will probably be much more effective. So let's go ahead and do that. He's probably going to block my Vanguard now, who has been slowly whittling away at him all game. There we go, another 2 damage through. He's down to 10, I've got him down to half. Okay, so next turn I've got 3 creatures to attack with. So this is looking good for my glorious charge. Oh, and he has nothing to defend with. Oh, this is brilliant. Ooh, Great Heart. That's a new creature. Quite expensive though, so I'm not going to play it this turn. Instead, I am going to skip the main phase. I'm going to attack with all, which would normally be 6 damage. However, if I play out this glorious charge, that'll make it into 9 damage, which will pretty much confirm the win in the next turn. Let's confirm the attack and then play out the glorious charge. There we go. Have 9 damage to the face. Oh, he's got his own instant. Let's try the skill quest again, see if it'll work this time. Here we go, this is looking better.
Instants are tricky and can be cast at any time, on your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen, but before combat damage has been dealt.
Yep.
In this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to win this turn.
Should be easy enough. Let's attack with both my lightning elementals. He is going to block.
A timer counts down whenever it's your turn to act. If you want to cast an instant, click Stop the Timer. This will give you more time to plan your play.
Okay, let's stop the timer. And then, yeah, he's blocking this one. So, if I Giant Growth, that makes him a 7/4, which means he'd still lose. He'd take out the stag, but he'd still die himself, and I'd only get 4 damage through. However, if I Giant Growth on the unblocked elemental, that'll get 7 damage through and win me the game on this turn, as I need to. There we go. Job done.
Outstanding. If you have an instant you might want to cast, be ready to stop the timer so you don't miss your chance.
15 gold for me. There we go. Right, back to the game. What instant did he cast? He cast something. Lightning Strike, 3 damage to target creature or player. So he killed off my eagle. That's unfortunate, but I'm still going to get 6 damage through this turn, leaving him on 4 with 4 damage potential in the next turn. So unless he gets something he can block with, or he has another instant to kill off my creatures, I should win this. Okay, he's got something to block with. Okay, that's just going to slow down the inevitable, because I have my Great Heart here, who is going to be able to withstand any blocking. Oh, I get another one. Nice. Yes, okay, don't show that again. Okay, so I'm not going to cast Great Heart this turn, because this glorious charge will win me the game. Well, it won't win it this turn, but it'll all but guarantee it, so I'm not going to cast. I'm going to attack with all. He's going to block one of these. Then I can Glorious Charge to make my creature survive that, and also get 3 damage through to him. Which means, yeah, he's basically lost. Confirm the attack. There we go, stop the timer. Glorious Charge. There we go. Whoops-a-daisy, I had another one. There we go, that's 3 damage through. There, his creature dies, mine survives. He'll heal back up to 2 health again in the next turn, yep. You got a lot of mana, but if you've only got 1 card, it's not going to help you. What card do I get? Oh, I get another Plains. Well, I might as well throw it out, and throw out my Great Heart. Just in case he's got something tricky with that last spell of his. Last card of his. No guarantee it is a spell. But I imagine it is. It's probably another one of those lightning spells he had. But then again, he would have played that last turn if he had, so I'm not sure what that is. Either way, I win. Yes! Take that! -3. That's another 20 gold to me. Deck upgraded. 4 years under the guidance of Hixus has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Hixus believes your natural talent for wielding magic belies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker. So, what's up next? Akros has fallen under attack as harpies mercilessly swarm the city's walls. Every able body is needed. You and the other prisoners are released, the city's last hope to beat back the monsters. Okay, let's take on these harpies. With my Hieromancy. What do you do? Oh, training drone must be another skill quest again.
You can have multiple creatures grouped together to block a single attacking creature.
Yes.
This is a good way to gang up on a larger threat. Your opponent chooses how the attacking creature deals damage to your blockers.
Yep.
Usually, an attacking creature will deal all its damage to the creature that blocked it. But a creature with trample can deal its excess damage to the defending player.
Yep, making trample creatures rather dangerous.
You'll see trample and group blocking in action in this skill quest. To complete it, block the incoming attack and win on your next turn.
Okay. What's he got there? Steel wall. Okay. So presumably he's going to... Okay, this is going to be super easy. Because there wasn't an incoming attack to block. Okay, I'm guessing that he probably had a trample creature there that I was supposed to block with these two. And then I would have had this Goliath free to attack and beat through the wall and kill him. But since that creature wasn't there, let's just overkill! If it's not overkill, it's bad planning. There we go. Okay, so that's another skill quest that didn't quite work as it was meant to, but at least this time I was able to complete the skill quest regardless. And another 2 damage goes through to the player. 6 damage.
Great job.
Well, 8 damage in total. Yay! Okay. That was a little different. Okay.
Normally,
first
all attacking
strike.
and blocking creatures deal combat damage at the same time. However, a creature with first strike deals its combat damage first, before creatures without first strike. This means a creature with first strike can often destroy an enemy creature before that creature gets the chance to hit back.
Yep. Another useful ability.
In this skill quest, withstand your opponent's assault and attack on your turn to seal your victory.
Oh dear. Yep, I'm missing the creature I need to defend, so I'm gonna have to quit this skill quest and try it again at a later date. Okay. Planes and Vanguard. Always a good start. Ooh, Sky Spear Cavalry. Flying and double strike. That's nice. Oh, they got black mana. This is going to be interesting. Black mana can be tricky. I should know, I like to play black in the physical card game. It's got a lot of nasty tricks up its sleeve. Oh, yes, might as well attack. Nearly forgot about that. Get the 2 damage through. There we go, good start. Okay, so let's see what else he's got. Woodland Cemetery. Enters battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp or a forest. Okay, well he has a swamp. And it allows him to add black or green mana. Okay. And now he's playing out Fleshbad Steed. Whenever another creature dies, tap it. Okay. That's interesting. Quite powerful. Oh, here we have another skill quest, Triggered Abilities. Some cards have triggered abilities, effects that happen when certain conditions are met. Let's see if this skill quest works. Hopefully they fix that soon.
Some abilities trigger whenever something else happens in the game. These are called triggered abilities. For example, many creatures have abilities that trigger when they enter the battlefield. If an ability triggers on an event you can repeat, such as playing a land, you can reap the rewards every time.
Yep, that can be quite nice.
Complete this skill quest by using triggered abilities to defeat your opponent this turn.
So, when Manic Vandal enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact. He's got a steel wall there. I think I'm supposed to have another creature here that can then attack, because I'm supposed to use him to destroy the steel wall. Yep. Yeah, I know. Destroy the steel wall. Yeah, and then I'm supposed to attack with something else, because he doesn't have vigilance, so he can't attack. So I can't win it this turn.
Foundry Street Denizen also has a triggered ability, making it larger whenever a red creature enters the battlefield.
Yeah,
under
I'm supposed to have
control.
a Foundry Street Denizen.
It's now large enough to end the duel. Attack!
Yeah, I would have done if I had it.
Some abilities trigger.
Okay, I'm gonna have to quit this one as well. I really hope they fix that soon, because that's getting annoying. Okay. Okay, so he's a 2/2. Not too much of a threat, but he will kill my Swift Claw. Let's throw out an eagle then. Yep, let's attack with both of them. Keep the pressure on. There we go, that's another 2 damage through. And kill off his steed. There we go. What else has he got? He's got a forest. And a Gloom Widow. It's got reach. It can only block creatures with flying. Okay. So here's a little bit of an opportunity to get around this creature, in that it can't block a land-bound creature like this one. Okay, yeah, I see what I can do to win this engagement. I can play out my Sky Spear Cavalry next turn, hopefully. Then in the turn after, I can attack with him, bait out his attack with the Gloom Widow, then use Glorious Charge to give my Sky Spear Cavalry an extra 3 damage, which means he'll kill it in the first strike phase. In the meantime, I'll play out my Great Heart. And I'm only going to attack with my Vanguard, because his Spider can't block that. And I don't want to throw away my Eagle needlessly. Whoa, no, wrong button. That one, there we go. There we go, that's another 2 damage through. And if he tries to attack with this, I'll just block it with my Great Heart and nothing will happen, so... We're at a stalemate here between these two. What's this? When Forsaken Drifter dies, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Oh, that's nasty. It's powerful, but it's got a very expensive cost if it gets killed. That works in my favour because I'm going to try and be killing it soon. There we go. Just as I suspected, I'd get in the land I need. Ooh, another skill quest. Let's see if this one will work. Double Strike. Creature that has Double Strike deals damage twice in combat. Once when creatures deal first strike damage, and again when creatures deal regular damage. It's possible for a creature to be destroyed before it can deal its combat damage. Okay, let's see if this one will work.
Normally, all attacking and blocking creatures deal combat damage at the same time.
Yep.
However, a creature in this skill quest withstand
It
your
looks like
opponent's
it might work
assault
this time.
and attack on your turn to seal your victory.
Okay, so he's going to attack with this Juggernaut. I think. Oh, is it my turn? Okay, no, it's supposed to be his turn, but the game's frozen. Let's restart it, see if that fixes this problem.
Normally, all attacking and in this skill quest withstand your...
Oh, come on. They've got to fix this. This is ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Finally. Okay, stop timer. So, we got the Juggernaut. That's 5/3. Which must attack. Nice. Can't be blocked bolts. Okay. Now, I've got a 2/3, which would normally die to it, but if I use Kindled Fury, that'll give it an extra 1 attack and give it first strike. So let's go ahead and throw that on him. There we go. And block. There we go, that's going to kill him. Before he gets a chance to deal his damage. There we go. And now I'm free to attack him and win the game. There we go, that's at least one skill challenge done. Sorry, skill quest. They're called skill quests, not challenges. There we go. Confirm attack, and let's complete this skill quest. There we go.
Well done. First strike is
and another 15
advantageous
gold
on both offense and defense.
There we go. That's that one done. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I am going to... I'm only going to attack with the Vanguard, because that'll be enough to bait out him. I don't want to throw away my Great Heart unless I have to. And if I kill him, then that's going to reduce his library and leave him with fewer options. Okay, he's just going to let that through. Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, I can get a nice trade with my Eagle, potentially here, if he attacks with it. Oh, another Flesh-Mad Steed. Okay, things are starting to get a little bit crowded out here. Oh, and a Blood Troll Harpy. When it enters the battlefield, each player loses 1 life. It's only 2-1 though. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, I could probably take out both his Spider and his Harpy this turn if he tries to defend against me. Okay, let's play my Philosopher. I'll still have the mana for my Glorious Charge, so that's no worry there. Okay, so if I were to attack with everything, I would probably bait out his entire defensive force, And from the looks of it, he'd lose everything, and I'd only lose my Vanguard. That is a worthwhile trade by my standards, so let's go and see what he does. If I'm unlucky... Ah, good, good. Ooh. No, 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 I missed it! I missed it! Ah, let's throw out the Glorious Charge now, that'll help the rest. Okay. I was too slow there. I should have played out the Glorious Charge a little bit earlier. Yeah, now I'm going to lose my Sky Spear Cavalry when I didn't need to. That was my mistake. Misplay there. I should have still had the cavalry after this. Oh well. Just gonna have to live with that. I think I can still probably pull this out. I've gained a board advantage because of that. Not as great an advantage as I could have had. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here now. I just skipped my attack phase now. That was a mistake. Okay, yeah. I can still pull this back. Just need to pay a bit more attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, planes. Okay, that's not as useful as I'd like. Okay, attack with all. Confirm. Let's take out 2 more of his creatures. Deal a bit more damage to him. And of course when this dies, he's going to lose another 4 of his library. There we go. And that's going to reduce his options even more. Ah, another Gloom Widow. He can't block my land creatures with that, so that's fine by me. If it comes down to a straight race, he's got 1 more damage per turn than me at the moment, but I've got a lot more health. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack. There we go. Not skip it. Still beating myself up over that. That was stupid. There we go, that's another 2 damage through. Yep, he's going to attack. I'm not going to bother blocking that. I can take 3 damage. I'd rather have 4 damage to go through on his next turn. There we go. Does he have another creature? No, he does not. Good. That's 4 damage confirmed this turn. There we go. That eagle will tempt him into not attacking with his Gloom Widow, which means I should be able to win the game with these 2 alone. They'll take him down next turn. Unless he gets something else to block with. Of course, but I'm fairly confident I should have him within a couple of turns here. Okay, mistakes were made. Oh, he only got a land. Perfect. Oh, he is going to attack. That's fine, I don't need to block that. It's only 3 damage, and then I win next turn. Job done. Mistakes were made, I'll freely admit that, but I managed to pull it out anyway. Ooh, double strike, okay. Don't show that again, I've already seen that. I know what double strike does. Okay. Attack with all. Confirm attack. There we go. Not skip attack. And job's a good one. There we go. Goodbye, Harpies. You are no match for Gideon. And that's another 30 gold, I think it was. My deck has been upgraded once more. With your martial talents and magical skills, you manage to fend off the onslaught of voracious harpies. However, you hear calls for help from the main gate. Before the harpies can regroup, you make your way towards the walls, along the walls towards the cries. Hey, that's that chain spell again. Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here. In the next episode, we should be able to finish off these last 2 duels and finish off his campaign. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I shall see you next time. Stay bad.